Manchester United, I love this. They haven't. I love this. You know what it is? No, wait. No, fuck that. What? You can do what you want. I love this.
Boys, I just want to quickly do a penguin joke. Yeah. Why was the Penguins' head so cold?
Man United lost 5-0.
That's why the head was hot. Oh. Because he was wearing an ice cap.
Oh.
That's cat.
Yeah. Anyway, Filthy at 5 live, day 2, December the 8th. We've still got some tickets available. Click the link in the bio. I don't know if you saw any of the footage from Geordie's show the other day, but when we go out,
big shutdown.
Why is his head cold? Because he was the ice cap.
Everyone here was there.
So what? Geordie had a sick show and thought, I could take the day off today.
Day off.
Who does he think he is? He's got work to do, man.
He's got a lot explaining to do.
It's a filthy trait, I think. Everyone who has a good episode, everyone who has a good week feels like they get a rest.
But you know why he didn't come in today? Because I remember Boat and Scribs used to do this too.
Just
saying.
Why?
You don't remember when United used to lose?
Oh shit! You're
Yes.
right. You're right.
It's in the veins.
Well, luckily, we got a man fueling up. Pure focus. He knows what's coming today. Pause.
He's having a stinker already.
I'm ready to go.
We sat him next to a Man United fan today because apparently we're not fair to Man United. Even though this show's gone out of its way to be very critical of Manchester United and say you're not as good as you think you are and everything else. Now Man United fans are all like, we're not as good as we think we are. We weren't fair. Even though you all agree, it was us that wasn't fair.
Just wait.
I said it.
Just wait, Luz.
Craig.
Wait, just wait.
Everybody.
Let him do the introductions first. and then we're going to rush someone.
He had the time of his life during the Arsenal intervention. I don't know if you remember that.
Of course.
Do you remember that?
Who did?
Margs had the time of his life during the Arsenal intervention.
No, I didn't.
You reckon there's ever going to be a Liverpool intervention?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But then there is life after Klopp one day.
Yeah, Gerrard
That's
and
true.
someone. Xabi Alonso, clean drip.
It's time we have this conversation. Because you embarrassed us enough.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've embarrassed us enough.
I stand with Margs.
Where's he stand?
I'm back in my team.
Let me introduce the panel. He's again repping Grenfell Athletic FC. He did a verse on Geordie's live show.
Come on.
Capsule collection, collaboration.
Swaggiest filthy fella. Top 3 footballer and filthy. You already know.
Top 3?
Yeah, 100%.
What the fuck is
Top
that?
3?
Yeah. Who else is good? I can only name Dan and Specs.
PK?
You're not better than me.
Oh shit, no, Dan and PK. Sorry, Specs.
I'm better than Dan.
You're better than Dan?
Yeah, and Steve-O's better than Dan too.
You're better than Lippy.
I'm better.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
most
better
of
than
them. I'll barge
Skits-
Lippy off the ball easy.
Skits is better than
Ask him when
Lippy.
he comes.
Skits is better than Lippy. It has to be.
100%.
Has to be.
Skits is top 3.
His name is Skits,
There you go.
Mayor of West London.
I ain't got to talk too much. Maybe not at all.
Like that.
Yeah, already know. Yeah, that's it.
Next on the panel, we got a man who, I don't know why he looked like you've been hit by a bus today. I don't know why. But he was DJing at Geordie's live show. He had the crowd barking.
Darkness is your ally. I was born in it. Made in it.
So then it was nothing but blinding.
Nothing for me, man. That was lost on me.
Head's gone already.
His head's gone.
We are here.
His name is Youngsters,
AKA.
John Depp.
AKA John Dillinger. 5 shot. You know what I'm saying?
His name's Loons.
Glenn Johnson.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a hell.
Yeah. John Dillinger. Yeah, man. Young Rottweiler merch. www.youngrottweiler.co.uk.
The Young spelled with an X. Buy both URLs so that just in case there's any crossover.
Yeah.
Next on the panel, we got Miles. I don't know why. We filmed something the other week that's coming out on Friday. That this guy, this guy, every time somebody says something to him, he just laughs like a maniac,
Yeah, it's
and
nuts.
then answers the question.
Trying to do the Dan thing.
Not even.
His name's Miles. He's from Northwest London.
Mileage.
Come on, man. You already know who it is. Best
Dazza told you the truth about him.
Dazza said the photographer is a pause button of life.
Yeah, that caption's horrible. That caption is terrible.
One of the worst captions on Instagram.
Ever. It's horrible. It doesn't make no sense.
Who gave you that?
I just thought of it myself, bro. Here's what it is. It's a caption, innit?
You can't do that all by yourself.
They don't come to my page for the caption, bro.
Who gave you that caption?
What did they come for?
They don't come to the page for the caption.
They
They just come
It's
for
the
me,
face
bro.
that's
They come for
out.
me.
What's
They
the
just.
caption?
It don't even matter. They could just come for me,
But
bro.
what's the caption?
I can't remember.
Photograph is
A
the
pause
pause button of life.
Like,
What the fuck is that?
Where did you find that?
you're a photographer. You should
Why are
know.
you the pause button of
You're a
life?
photographer.
I'm not a photographer.
Whatever. He rolls around with a cannon.
No, I don't.
That's rude, man.
Anyway, his name's Miles.
Come on, man. You already know.
And he's planning a big week.
Am I?
You got a McDonald's birthday party later.
Nah, I don't.
You got back to the party at 4 o'clock. on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Up on a Tuesday. Heard that one there?
Next on the panel.
Mm,
Next on the panel, we've got a man who sourced his own Benjart tracksuit. SG
come on.
with the glasses.
Sick.
Grown man bars a sign you got to deal with.
Agreed.
Where did you watch the game?
What game?
The
Manchester United.
Yeah.
My house.
Ross, boy, he didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing, man. I was just seeing flashing that. Okay, no, man.
You don't even have a TV in your room. I just thought about you.
No, yeah, we watch it on the iMac.
Next on the panel, we got a man that rolls with a cannon, allegedly.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Mr. Size
You ain't
12.
seen nothing.
The deepest voice.
Since Barry White.
Young Barry
Maybe
White.
not since.
This
Takes
guy
five
doesn't.
people to
He
work
doesn't
on
brush his hair or nothing. He knows he's on filthy for the third time in his life, and he come with his dry pepper green. Bro, what is that, man? Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Anyway,
You got something to say about this, Marks? You got something to say about this, Marks? Yeah. You hold still, boy.
this guy came from South Africa. He was in South Africa for a few weeks, and they were recognizing him over there in South Africa for being on this show.
3 episodes.
That's
Filthy's Wonder Kid.
crazy.
Bro, so big. Hey, you're bigger than Miles, bro. You're bigger than Miles, boy.
If I went over there, red carpet, bro. You talking about big me? Red carpet.
Greenwood
right
and
over there.
Ronaldo over there.
Jesus.
Best to ever do it. The goal. I'll take that.
And finally, on the panel, it's a funeral.
Bebe.
No, it's not, man. It's a celebration.
Bebe?
I'll call him Bebe.
The Stretford End Foundation's just got a little bit more fertile.
No, man. It's a celebration of life. They didn't stop singing in the Stretford End. You get me?
Where did they stop singing? Everywhere
What
else.
song are they
don't
singing?
really
What
sing
song
that
are
much
they? What's the
anyway.
Man United song though?
Yeah, what is a Man United song?
Glory, glory.
We'll tell you that one. That was a
You
big one.
just
They
look
were-
defeated.
Oh, you
It's
look
like
so
It's
drained.
You know what they
let's,
say,
let's,
man,
fin-
bury
let's
me in the
finish the
Stretford End, man.
introduction.
Yeah, finish it,
From
finish
the
it.
east side of the tunnel,
Goes to
Mashtown,
the Stretford
Margs. He wants to be buried in the Stretford End.
Yeah, man.
I
put me
feel
there, man.
like
There'll be
he's.
space there for me.
I feel like he's been buried in the
he's
Stretford End.
been
I feel like it's zombie
Listen,
season.
last
It's
time
gotta
that
be
happened-
zombie season.
You don't forget, because this happened last season, yeah. We lost 6-1 at Spurs. He tried to go like it was the end of the world.
It's
and then we just
not
went on.
the
Same
same as
season.
Liverpool.
There's no
It
fans.
It
It's
can't
not
be
the
the
same
same.
as
Corona League.
Liverpool.
You just tried to act like it was the end of the world and like
Stop,
everything was
stop,
going to
stop,
crush.
stop,
And then we
stop,
just went and
stop,
went on a
stop.
good run and just backed
Let
up the
him
league.
go.
Do you know what I'm
tell you
saying?
this now.
Yeah, go on, please tell me.
You lose 5-0
At home.
Spurs
To Tottenham at home.
at the Emirates.
It's
not
mad.
the same
It's
as
war.
5-0.
Yeah.
It's to
At
Chelsea.
home.
It's not even
It's
Chelsea.
war. Liverpool.
Yeah, to Liverpool, Man
It's not
City.
the
It's not the
same.
same. It's not
No,
the
I'm
same.
not saying it's the same thing.
Okay, but you didn't hear him just say we nearly won the league.
No, you didn't.
What, lost?
I told you this. We're gonna talk anyway.
It was close.
Oh, bro,
when we-
everyone flopped to the last.
We dropped points. What did we
man.
do? Draw
I
3-3
told
with
you
Everton
this.
when we had a chance to go top of the league. And
No,
then
I
obviously
told
things
you
started
this.
going around from there.
What?
We was in the race.
No, Specs. I told them this. I
We
told
did.
them
We
this.
drew
No,
3-3.
you didn't.
We drew 3-3 with Everton. If we won that game, we would have went top of the league.
This smells.
And then from there, we started dropping points, drawing and that. And then that's when they
All
got
my
the
takes,
gap.
all my takes are class. All my fucking takes on Man United are class. I told you last season, you thought you was in the race. You wasn't. You was never in the race.
We was.
No, you
Everyone
never
flopped
was in
the
the
last
race.
8 games,
It was
bro.
never a race. Man City was
was,
never
yeah.
racing you.
It was.
No, it
Nah,
wasn't.
they
It
were
was just
clear.
there.
They weren't clear. I told you when we went
I
clear. When we
told them
drew
this.
at
He looks
Everton,
drained.
when we drew at Everton, we could have went top of the league. How can we
your
not be in the
team.
race?
Back your team here, bro. You see you coming to back your team. What are you looking at him for?
No, but how no, can we? no, I'm listening, How can I'm we not be in the race? That's old. That's old shit anyway.
we was in the race. He was never in any race.
That's old shit anyway. We was though.
Of course, no, he wasn't.
If we would have won that game, we would have went top of the league. How can we not be in a race?
Of time. He was never in a race. He was just there. He was in Christmas.
Alright.
He was never in a race.
Alright.
Arsenal was in top 4 in Christmas. What does that mean? Was we in the race top 4?
But listen,
no.
Liverpool. I don't think last year Liverpool went in the top 4. They went Old Trafford. I said they banged like 4 goals last year too.
4-2, bro.
What?
Listen, Spec.
What?
Before the
So then
game.
what does that mean? That's not a big deal then.
What? 9 goals.
If they scored 4 last year, scoring 5 this year is not that much of a big deal.
Listen to me, yeah. Sunday, on the phone before the game, I'm saying to him, brother, we hit 4 past you, but we had Reece Williams, kid with the ponytail. You know, you never forget his name.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? And Nat Phillips.
Bad boy.
After that.
Yeah, after that, bro, they went ahead. Yeah, scored first. And then we smoked them 4-2 and I saw the cracks.
Where was that? Anfield.
No,
that was Old Trafford.
That was after the protest.
Oh, yeah, when them was like, keep running in. Remember the first day the game was supposed to go on, it got postponed for Super League drama. And then we came back and smoked you on the Tuesday. That's the smoked you. And we went on a 10-game winning run.
Man are running.
And
So
we're
we-
still unbeaten now.
So we
But-
leaked a few goals at Old Trafford. That's what I'm trying to say. So the fact that you scored 4 goals the year before means scoring 5 goals now is not even that much of a big deal.
What?
And
worse.
what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
This is a rivalry, brother.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. It's not surprising though, is it?
Why is it not surprising? You're big Man
Because you
United.
scored 4 last year.
He's
But
beat them
you
afterwards.
see-
as
His
well.
soul's gone.
No,
His soul's gone.
We beat them right afterwards.
He's on the stairs.
Wait.
Where was that? In the League Cup or
He's
something?
hurt.
He's
One
in the
second.
FA I think it was in the FA Cup. We beat them 3. Was it 3-2?
1 second.
He's on the
Why are you
stairs.
so calm as well? How much
One
sleep
second,
you
one
got in your
second.
mouth?
No, no, just because this ain't a big deal. I'm waiting to hear some facts, some knowledge. 'Cause I couldn't-
shit.
Balloons.
You're
not.
shit.
Balloons.
They're facts.
Balloons.
Stroking his head.
Why are you stroking his head? like
1
that?
second. It's not.
Stroking his head.
What's going on here?
I'm just not. Yes,
you ain't gotta do it.
Loons, why you not blocking that?
What are you talking about?
PK too much. That's why.
Why? Loons.
Smiles.
Listen, he said it's not surprising. Yeah, it's funny you say that because this season you signed a centre back that I think is elite that wasn't playing.
He's injured.
Yeah,
He won't change nothing.
I mean, they ain't won in 4 league games.
but
He
Games,
wouldn't.
all league games.
Let me just
no,
say
but
this.
wait. He said, "What's the difference this season? This season you've signed a centre back.
But he wasn't playing
He
though.
weren't playing.
Doesn't matter. You sign more players. You've got a better team this season. You shouldn't be conceding more goals this season than you did last.
Yeah, he's right because you said you were going to win the league when you got Ronaldo.
Yes.
So what's changed now?
He said they'd beat Arsenal. That's what he said.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then Lippy said
Wow.
you bought Ronaldo just to beat Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's not true. And we still got to play them. And we'll see what happens when we play them. We've still got to play them, so we'll see.
But let me just ask you: don't you want a tactically more inept manager?
Inept.
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 Adept.
That's how my
No,
pronunciation.
inept
Inept.
means
Well, no,
they don't
it's
have
just a different
tactics.
word.
Adept.
Yeah. Inept.
You
Whatever.
don't want a tactic.
You don't want a tactic.
You're uneducated.
Yeah.
You're uneducated.
Don't you want one?
No, we don't.
But you got one, though. haven't you?
They got one.
Oh, they got one.
No, we
Tactically
haven't.
inept,
Tactically, I've seen enough
Yeah,
from
he's
him to know that he knows what he's doing.
Huh?
All right then.
The problem is you look keep comparing him to Pep and that, and he's not Pep.
You actually raised a good point. Because the same Solskjaer that finished second last year that picked up Man United from the mess they were in. Let's be honest. He built something. It's
Yeah.
a foundation of something from where they were.
And he's put it back to where it was.
Okay, yeah, but why? How? How is this now
They'd have been
happened
better off with
again?
Moyes.
This ain't nothing to do with Solskjaer.
Be
It's
better off
possible.
with Moyes.
It's not.
Be better off with Moyes.
It's the players, bro.
Be better off with Moyes.
But I want to hear this because
It's easy to say
because
now.
it's the same manager that did this job.
Yeah, but the players was
So-
in a better place. The players banded together, got Mourinho sacked and all that, and the
Yeah.
players feel entitled to think they can do what they want.
Do you think they're doing that now?
The players, let me tell you what the problem is, yeah? Look at that squad, yeah? How many of them would you want to go on a night out with them? There's no camaraderie. They got no things. None of them have got no things, bro. They don't chop. They don't chop, bro.
Mason Greenwood's in hotel rooms in Finland.
He
or whatever.
was, and that's when he was banging, and then he got the life frightened out of him. Can't get back in the England team, and now he's not thinking.
He's
Martial was slamming out goals, got caught cheating. His dad threatened to take the kids back to Paris. He's locked it all down. He can't score again. You know what I'm trying to say? Luke Shaw probably hasn't chopped a different thing in 3
He's a
years,
police
bro.
officer.
Making a point.
We don't chop
Like
police
these man,
officers.
these man don't get no things. Imagine them lot on a night out. What is
Making a
what?
point.
What is that night? Fuck the whole thing. What is that night
that
out looking
looking
like?
like?
These man don't have nothing in common,
Paul
bro.
Pogba and Wan-Bissaka dance off.
No, Paul Pogba, Greenwood, and Maguire have nothing to talk about. Wan-Bissaka was on fire when he was eating his come out of that thing. You get me? Remember she blew him up, and then she blew him up.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But I'm just saying, now he's not. Now, bruv, they ain't got no things. Listen,
shit.
these man ain't got no things. They're not cheating.
Oh, wait, man.
I don't think City players are.
Oh my God, Carl Walker. And then played out of his skin in the Euros.
Allegedly.
There's correlation here.
Yes.
Because
You need to come.
there
You
is
need to
no-
come.
there's
Men have
no,
to come, bro.
Listen, there's no camaraderie
Why are you
between
switching?
the team.
Camaraderie.
It's this stuff's in the newspaper.
Are you saying that when Man United signed an alleged sex stealer, that the sexual prowess of the club collapsed to the point that last year's second place?
They
is
signed
now-
Liam Neeson.
They
signed Liam Neeson at the back. Remember Harry Maguire? They had done saved his sister in it from them guys there and Liam Neeson that taken. So just anytime gals coming into the hotel, my man's booting off doors and dragging them out and that.
Their biggest signing this summer was an alleged sex stealer. That can't
Who's
be
that?
good for camaraderie.
No, because when he was actually out here, remember Ronaldo was living with Nani and Anderson. And that's when the whole team was on. Allegedly, they was on flyer. Allegedly,
We might have to change the topic completely.
No, I see what
This
he's doing.
guy's
It's genius.
tanking this
It's
episode.
genius. What he's doing is genius. I love it.
This ain't genius. This is shit. I see right through it.
allegedly, grannies. Allegedly,
Oh, yeah.
allegedly. These man was outside, and that's when we.
What
was
about George
firing.
Best? Who's he with?
This team that we got now, these man ain't got no things.
Ain't Sancho got to?
Sancho's not on it. And he's talking
Alleged.
about, and Sancho's talking about.
So you're saying, all right. So you're saying now, if man walk into a Manchester United training ground now with 20 more me's,
There's nothing there.
yeah, that's going to improve the club.
Yes, they need a man
the hell
just to bring them
is
things.
going
All right,
You need
cool.
an Eva
Why do you think
Canaris,
Chelsea and
whatever
all these
her
men
name
are at the top?
Luckily, you're not third, and we can't go through every team that's above you and ask you to rate
Hey.
their
let's talk about
sexual
Ole though,
prowess.
man. I hear all the
Ollie's
players.
probably not even chopping either, and you got to understand, yeah.
He's a married
When
man.
bro, when Ollie was at United the first time as a player, he wasn't even a superstar. Now he's in one of the most important roles. He's never been this big in his life. He's got to take advantage of that. These men have got a chop.
So you should still be in a job then.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a job, but he just needs
So
to cheat
I'm
more.
asking you, what don't you reckon you should get like a player then, a player manager, like a man
This ain't running for me.
slamming?
Yeah, but they're not out there. That's the problem.
Now, this whole conversation is about Solskjaer, right? I feel like we've had that conversation most of this last year and a half. It's been about questioning whether Solskjaer's good enough,
Talk about
right?
how good Liverpool was if you want.
Oh, we're
No,
gonna get there, we're gonna
we're not going to. We're not.
Yeah, last 2 seconds.
No. But you look at that team performance there, and there's more than a lack of sex on that
No,
pitch.
T, of course.
They have got no
You talk
things,
about
bro.
sex. You talk about sex.
He's
Pogba had the
gonna
ball
run around with
midfield.
blue balls.
Pogba had the ball midfield. Henderson took the ball off him and passed it like that. That's a serious statement, guys. Talk
At
about
Old
sex. So you're saying what?
Trafford.
Henderson's beating more things than Pogba?
100%.
That's what you're telling me then.
100%.
100%.
These men ain't got no
That Liverpool
things.
team are playboys.
Yeah, they go for it.
What?
And when
Definitely.
he got sent off.
Like,
Are
come
you,
on.
are you looking at a man end of his contract? By the way, he get Man United are 4-0 down or whatever it was. Maguire's already got away with not getting sent off, and he goes studs
How
up
about-
on the player. Are you looking at what as a Man United fan? What are you looking at Paul Pogba and thinking? What is your
He
process
misses
there?
the big games,
And he's out of the City
because he
game.
knows what he's doing. You don't want to be.
don't wanna
What
be
does
there.
what,
to be
you two
back
are
in
Man United
Paris,
fans?
bro.
What goes through your mind when you think about Paul Pogba doing that?
T, don't ask him that. They're
Nah,
wassies.
He thinks goal.
You man are wassies, man.
No, I just think real talk. I just think his head's in the wrong place. And he's
No, but
Where
T,
is
no,
it? Where
T,
is it?
no,
Yeah, where
no,
is
He's in
T,
the
don't-
yard of his gal all the
T.
time and it's stressing him out.
No,
These men are
Marks.
stressed.
No, honestly,
Marks,
You
no.
can't just be with your gal all the time, bro.
No,
you
man,
need
I-
other things.
Bro, when
Xhaka
Xhaka was acting up at Arsenal, we booed him off the pitch, bro. We booed him. You man don't boo, man.
Yeah, that's a horrible.
You man keep making
that's
excuses.
horrible fans.
Nah, they shout
horrible fans.
They shout at
That's
Jesse
horrible
Lingard.
fans.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's horrible fans.
You trying to land on?
He's rattled.
You man start to blame Lingard.
Why is your leg
Why
pumping
are
like
you
that?
moving like that? Why are you moving
Leg
shaky?
shaker.
Why are you
Leg
moving shaky?
shaker, his
That's fine.
legs
I'm
pumping
saying
you.
that's
lot.
a horrible
Anxious,
fan
he's
base.
got
That's
anxiety.
a horrible fan base.
You did it to Jesse Lingard.
He did this-
Yeah,
Yeah,
push
he
it,
was screaming at him.
It is.
He
Start
had to
screaming
leave
abuse
the
at him.
Yeah, and he's like,
From
on
the
the pitch.
That was the
That's not the first time.
That wasn't a boo.
That
That
was
was
the first
That wasn't a
time.
boo.
That ain't the first time.
That wasn't the stadium booing him.
You lot have been picking on Jesse
still
That
talking
Lingard.
was
about
one
sex.
thing. What?
You lot have
We
been
still
picking
got
on
sex.
Jesse Lingard. You did it when he got on the coach outside the game. Man United fans have been doing this. What are you talking about? Don't act special. You're not special.
Jesse was going through stuff in Manchester and his head was in the wrong place.
So why are you booing him, shouting at him when he's
the
getting on the
second he
bus?
went down to London, yeah, it was in lockdown. It was London. All them. Look at how many goals he scored from West Ham.
Allegedly.
Caleb, what do you think when you see Paul Pogba get sent off
I've
in
seen
that situation?
I've seen Pogba do this before, though. He's done this before. I've never known him as a guy that can tackle well either. So when I see him
Well,
he doesn't.
Don't get sent off, bro.
dives
We're
into
losing
tackles
4-0.
all the
We
time.
might lose 10-0.
I've seen Pogba lose his head too many times. That doesn't
He
surprise
never
me.
lost his head, man. He sacked it off, man. He
just came on.
He sacked it off.
He
didn't-
just
didn't-
came on.
He didn't want to be on the pitch for that.
And we're 4-0 down.
You know what it is? He said
not captain.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's a dickhead, basically. He said this guy didn't even start me one of the
He
biggest
said that
games.
about Mourinho, though, Miles. How long is he allowed to keep saying this? The guy's out of
Because it's
contract in the
Paul
summer.
Pogba. It's
He's
Paul
out of
Pogba.
contract in the summer.
Bro,
He's got nothing from Man United.
I don't follow him.
Solskjaer
He's got
nothing to
has
lose.
got 3 years
He's got
left.
nothing to lose.
I don't
He's got
follow him on
nothing to
Instagram. I don't follow him. I'm not interested in Paul Pogba.
He's got nothing to
I've
lose.
never been interested in the guy. The guy's not. He's not Henderson. He's not flipping Fabinho. He's not going to give you 100% on the pitch.
I
He's
think
not going
he
to do
is.
that.
I just forget.
What do you mean he is where?
Under this team, under this manager, he's not giving him
At the start of
100%.
this season, everyone was talking about, whoa, here's Pogba. He's arrived again.
We
He's
say that
back
every
again.
year.
Every year.
Every year we
He
say
was playing,
that.
he was playing on the left.
Yeah.
He was playing on the left
And why
Pogba's
isn't he not playing on the left anymore?
because Rashford's back and we got Ronaldo.
Sorry, you tried to tuck that last bit in. Tried to tuck that last bit in.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to shoehorn him into the left anyway. That's not right. We shouldn't have to do that.
Ronaldo
He was
is
your best player at the
I
start of
told
the season.
people.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to play him on the
Ronaldo is when we had that episode when everyone's talking about the Ronaldo thing, man. When Ronaldo
Destroy their club.
I said it. Man was like, he's gonna be good for the. He's not.
He's killed
he
you, man.
is stunting players'
killed you.
growth.
He's killed you.
I'd rather
He's
come
doing
Walking around.
all that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not, he's,
I would
I
rather come
said
on.
this.
Rubbish.
I said this. He's
He just
not
needs to go
going-
back to how he
he's
was
gonna
before
be
when he was a
good.
killer.
What, when he
Everyone
was
missed
26?
dessert.
Loons, why was Ronaldo never gonna work?
I said it, man. Everyone's saying he's going to be good for the kids. He's not. He's not going to be good for the kids. The guy's selfish. He's a selfish individual.
Don't run.
He right now, he's record driven. That's all he wants. He wants to have the most. You know what I'm saying? He don't want no team.
He's got all of them already.
Well, he's about to break a record in the sense that I think I read on Twitter today. He's 13 years of winning a trophy every year.
They ain't winning no trophy this year.
Ronaldo. Last minute winners against Atalanta and all that. You guys are running around like
That was a big goal. You see that header? He
Atalanta.
leaped up. He's leaping like a salmon.
Good team.
He leaped up like a fucking salmon.
He missed
that's
that
all well and
80,000
good.
chances before that though.
They've got Coquelin and Kapure in midfield. And, like, come on, guys.
We won that game as well.
Yeah, I know you did. I don't care about those guys, them teams.
Ronaldo-
I care about when you beat Loons.
Ronaldo won
when
it
you
for
beat
us.
Loons. That's the big game. That's the rivalry. Meet Loons, bro.
That's an aberration. That's an aberration.
That's a
Come on, boys, man.
We beat Man City how many times? Ole has beat Pep more than most. I think any other manager. Well, Klopp.
You crumble at the big games. They crumble.
No,
We're back to talking about this manager again. Why are we talking about this manager?
We're talking about this manager because the manager is telling the players.
Ole's beating Klopp more.
Hold on,
One
Loons.
second.
Yeah.
Different.
Because we're talking about the manager.
Dortmund, Bayern.
Stop. How does your brain think?
Shut up.
Don't think.
Like a
Get to
child.
him. Get on
Just
to
has
him.
to get it out.
Get on
Move
to
on,
him.
we moved on, man.
You're
Because-
hurt,
Come on,
man.
Okay.
Loons, you showed me that stuff.
Yeah.
The manager's telling the players to press. The players are not pressing. For me, I can't blame the manager.
Bro, I see it.
I blame him 100%.
I see
I
it,
blame
yeah.
him solely.
I see it on the
I'll
first
tell you
goal.
why.
I see it on the first goal. Yeah, sorry.
No, go on. We're
On
gonna
the
get into
first goal,
Oh,
yeah.
yep.
Right. When Scholesy said it, yeah, but he said it half, right? He said it in the week. My man presses lazy. Does that? I do it. Yeah, football. You look like you're pressing the ball, but you're not. Yeah, you run towards it, but you're not running towards it. You're not, so no one can say, "Come on," you know. Mason Greenwood did it, and then Brian Bissaka came over, and we popped it round. The first goal went in Cater. You see how Ole sets the Man United up with McTominay and Fred and Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, there's no way them two players can get the ball up there with that Liverpool shield there. Impossible. They're
No,
not.
it's not impossible.
It's not, but they're not technically
Good enough.
good enough.
No.
It's not like they've got
I'll
Alonso
say
or
this.
Xavi or
I-
Modric.
I don't
You
want to
ain't
sound
got
like
the craft.
I try not to
That's
sound
all.
like a broken record on this. I've spoken to Premier League players who've said that the toughest midfield to play against is that three. For Fred, McTominay, Bruno, because of how quickly they transition out. They absorb, they're very disciplined, they don't stop running, and they transition out quick. So when you play the main United system, if you have active runners up front and you can get in the channels and you can double up your fullbacks because you've got wide players that discipline and pressing, that middle three is perfect for that. It's not beautiful. It's not like Man City or Liverpool's that can pass it around and knock it around, pass it to death, and also can do the dirty work as well. It's a dirty midfield, but that transition is powerful if everything's going right. I don't know. I put in the article in the group from The Athletic, Michael Cox's article about Ronaldo and the difference he's had, not just on Man United attacking, but also defending because of his lack of pressing. And I'm not saying that's why Man United lost 5-0. No. That would be ridiculous. But that is definitely now a point where Ronaldo did 90 minutes in that game. They brought on Diogo Dalot at 10 men to run, but they kept Ronaldo on. What did they think? They were going to score 4 tap-ins?
So every manager, any manager, you think Conte is going to come in and have that from Ronaldo? If you bring in a better manager than Ole, the better manager is not going to play that old booger. I'm telling you that now.
Are you sure?
Brother, listen to me. In this league, if you're going to play against Liverpool in this league, yeah, like a team like Liverpool, you cannot have one person on the field.
Do you remember when Solskjaer dropped him? And do you remember Sir Alex Ferguson talking to Khabib after the game? You've got to play your best players. As soon as they saw that Ronaldo wasn't playing, you could see they got their confidence. You don't think Ronaldo's got years on his deal, you know? They signed that old guy, but they didn't give him a rolling contract.
Then take the ticket off. Take Sir Alex Ferguson's box ticket off him. Then watch out on with Miles. from
There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
Bird's eye view in the living room. Seriously,
big facts, man. Look, your old manager can't be having no say.
Exactly.
Shut up, big Alex, man. Shut up, Alex, man.
You got a say in it.
What type of say you
What
got, bro?
is Alex?
The power's with the players. That's what the problem is.
End of the day, Alex has got a say.
Do you think Sir Alex Ferguson might have empowered the players though in that moment? Do you think he might have undermined? So he didn't do it intentionally. He's talking to Khabib, and there's a camera there. I don't think he's thinking, "Fuck Solskjaer." But do you think there is something because they've not been empowered out of nowhere?
No. Let me tell you what empowered the players.
They've got rid of gaffers.
I see that thing on Man United TV. Yeah, I don't know why I was watching it.
Jesus Christ! What? Why just you? One view?
I just thought, I was in my mate's yard, and he had a Man United channel on.
Is it still free?
I don't know. He had it on his stick.
It was never free.
He had it on his stick. Anyway,
and it's got Solskjaer. On my cable, it was.
It's got Solskjaer. What's that place called Carrington or something? It's got Solskjaer going into their training ground, and he's saying, "I don't park where Sir Alex used to park."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Brother, see when the players seeing you're not parking where the managers park.
You're parking with us.
I don't catch it. So I'm watching the show. Before the show ends, there's a big Bentley in that spot, you know. You know whose it is? Paul Pogba's, bro. You're not gonna park right next to the door. I will, brother. Like this is what you're doing here,
man. Lost 5-0. Man's smiling after the fucking.
This is Steve McLaren, bro.
What, do you think he was happy?
He's smiling. Bro, I've never seen my manager don't smile.
Do you think he was happy?
Of course he was happy.
When you think no one's looking at you.
Joke, my manager, man. No, man. Ain't got
And I hear you. And I do look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and if you go back, I'm definitely always been like, is he good enough? Is he good enough? And I don't know the answer to that, right?
No.
But that 5-0, obviously they've now conceded 11 in 3. I think they haven't won in 4 league games, whatever. Lost to Villa, drew with Everton, lost to Leicester, lost to Liverpool, and conceded 11 in 3. That can't be bad tactics.
No,
there's got to be more than that.
It's not just him
They
because
got no things.
No, stop that.
No.
Don't even reply to that.
It can't be that.
Don't even reply to that. Don't reply. Skits, don't reply to that. That's trash. But no things. Don't talk about no things. When it was when it was Arteta,
there's no camaraderie.
He's got no things, so he knows. He's got no things. So let him talk.
I'm a man that's got plenty of things.
Go,
Yeah, come on. You know my thing.
Good.
Specs, don't do that.
I know you.
But you're better off saying I ain't got things.
I ain't got things.
There you go.
Yeah, man. I ain't got no things. So I can talk on this. Listen. When it was on bricks. Let me get it out.
No.
That's the promo, isn't it? Let me do it. 'Cause I ain't got no things. I can talk on this.
It's so bad. I forgot what I was going to say, man.
Right,
it's going to come back up.
Caleb, it's got to be more than the manager, man.
Yeah, that's it. Go on.
There has to be something to be said about the fact that last season, I think United had the second best defense in the league.
Yeah.
And now we have like the worst defense in the league. It can't be just down to tactics.
Do you think your manager's playing injured defenders?
Yes. There's no reason.
He's doing it again.
No. There's no
He's doing it
reason
again.
why Maguire should have played at the Leicester match
Why not? He's elite. He's one of your best. He's one of the best
he
in the
just
world.
came back from injury. He had
He did
one.
come back.
He didn't. He's
He
been
didn't even
playing.
come back.
He didn't leave.
He had one training session on
didn't
grass.
leave. He got
One
injured,
training
he didn't
session on
That
grass,
showed them.
and they played him.
That showed.
Man said on
It did.
grass.
Of course it showed. Of course it showed.
if
There's
you're elite,
no
you should
reason
know-
why
Well,
Maguire should
you
have played.
see how close Luke Shaw was to Maguire in that game. They're obviously
Too
trying to
close.
compensate for
Holding
lack of
hands.
mobility.
Yeah.
But that's because you're playing. But Eric Bailly's there.
Everybody was
He's
kicking
there.
off.
He was
Big
there with the
fat
hoodie
word.
on.
Everybody was saying why they playing, why is Ole playing injured players. But I just think that's just a smokescreen from United.
Once Varane went down, I don't know. The
Varane
pressure
is a
just got too
klutz.
much.
Varane is a klutz.
had-
Remember, I
had
told
this
you.
discussion.
He is a klutz, man.
1 second.
Listen, let me
him
finish
talk,
up,
bro.
man. I've been saying this.
Are you just gonna say the
Sick
same thing?
and tired.
He's shit.
Listen to me. He didn't need. They could have had Varane at the back there. That would have still happened. Varane is a klutz. He dives in. He gets.
You gotta give him a bit more ratings.
He's a klutz, bro. He was next
I don't
to
think it would have been. I
Sergio
don't
Ramos.
Me personally, I don't think it would have been
He was
fine.
next to Sergio Ramos. That's what everyone's sleeping on. Yeah, big facts. You can put Harry Maguire next to Sergio Ramos. They still win all them Champions Leagues. Big old bro. Varane is a klutz. Remember, I told you that.
Nah, he's not.
Yeah, me, myself,
that's cool.
big loon dog.
The thing is,
and Varane didn't play against Liverpool. He didn't get embarrassed against us. I just see St. Maximum nuts him when my man shouldn't have jumped in.
Maxim
You
can
know,
he can
even
nuts
me,
anyone.
I'll be like, what are you doing? Like, if I, at the
you're right.
byline, nowhere to go, he comes steaming in and gets nuts. I said, yeah, this, you know, old school Michael Aspel. This is your life. This is your life.
This is
yeah, Red Book. The Red Book come out. The Red Book come out.
Starts breaking down stuff from primary school.
Your best friend. You went to Volvo. Your best friend Harry lost your toy. Wrestler. Your Hulk Hogan man lost his head.
So what?
Alan St. Maximan, Nutmeg Jew in the Premier League. And it all came.
He's getting nutmegged by a skillful player in indictment on a defender. I mean, I don't
That's
think
their
it is.
job.
But Tigo, this is what I'm gonna say
It's
about
their
it.
job to do
But
shit.
why can't Man U?
don't
This is
get
what I'm saying. When Liverpool had no defense, and we saw Latin guys pull up with long hair, yeah. Why can't you guys do the same? I see Man City with no defense bring these young Spanish boys that obviously.
Eric Garcia.
But we couldn't. We
Man.
yeah.
But it's
like,
not an excuse
what?
because when we played them 8-2, we had no team. When
So
they
why
beat us
can't
18, we had no
why
team.
can't they play instead of playing injured players?
Play your
Why
fit
can't the
ones.
manager play players
Bro,
from the under 18s?
Bro, their under 23
They had
team.
23s.
Bro,
They're
I
not
heard
good
the
enough,
under
they're not good
23
enough.
team was just Mason
They
Greenwood.
got battered.
Just Mason Greenwood.
Let's settle that. When they had
Whack.
injuries, they played Jordan Henderson at centre back long before they got to
We're
the
not in that much
18-year-olds.
of a-
with
Yeah, it took us time.
Like,
I think Jordan Henderson.
They ain't done that. Pogba defense.
we're not-
Pogba. No,
we're not in that much of an injury crisis.
Pogba, go centre back for the team.
Bruv, all you gotta do is give
You're
Pogba
black.
AirPods.
Saw him
He's
tackle.
black. AirPods.
I
Give
seen
him
him tackle.
AirPods
Got by
and
him.
play some Afro beats. And
Even Wan-Bissaka back there dancing.
playing the offside line, offside trap. So lit.
AirPods.
He just be moving side to side.
I think
He loves dancing.
I think if Solskjaer was a little bit more, if he felt a little bit safer, I don't think he'd have played Maguire. I think if he felt a little bit more secure in his job, he felt a little bit more secure from, everyone over Ronaldo walking straight off the pitch when they drew against Everton, was it? And everyone going like, oh, look at
morale.
yeah, but it's bad.
Needy,
But to me,
I told you lot
think
this.
The pressure that Solskjaer's feeling.
Come on.
The pressure that Solskjaer's feeling now, and what he's been feeling the last few weeks, I think that is why he's playing injured players.
I know what the
and
problem-
because you're right, he should just play under 18s because you can actually line up against Liverpool with fit players and at least keep
Where's
it
Brand?
honest.
So you're saying
Where's Brand?
what you're saying is we play with Jordy soon.
He's
What,
there,
what,
he's done
what you're
it with
saying,
Ronaldo.
Tigo, you're saying that basically if Solskjaer goes in the change room and says, right guys, I'm going with what's his name, Ethan Galbraith today because of injuries. Ronaldo and Sir Alex Ferguson have a problem. Ronaldo's gonna throw something and Sir Alex Ferguson's gonna come down and use the toilet
I'm not necessarily
in the changing room.
I'm not necessarily
That's
saying
what
that.
you're saying.
No, what
You just gotta change the code, man. Change the code on the change room door. No, like the staff room. Have Sir Alex Ferguson outside.
What I'm saying is, if you don't win that game, and then the cameras go straight onto Ronaldo's face, and Ronaldo walks off the pitch and maybe pulls his shirt off and just
throws
kind
it
of
down.
says something Portuguese, puta, or something like that, then they go, oh, he's talking to Solskjaer. And that sort of thing just starts to mount up and mount. And that makes managers make
Ronaldo does
decisions
use
staying in the
Botox
interest
as
of the
well.
club.
You can tell.
Craziest thing is,
Botox stop.
but
Everyone knows he's going to be under pressure. The pressure's bait. And it's
I
like what
think-
you were saying. It's always easier to change one man than to change 25. So the power's always going to be with the players. And he's not really in a position. He's not really in a position to drop some of them big boys because he doesn't have the security or just the status within himself, innit? Because if he does it and it goes wrong, it's just forward on his death date.
And when Klopp had those injuries, Klopp had security. Klopp knew that the fan base was behind him, the club was behind him. He had that title behind him. He had the Champions League, so he could play Henderson at centre back.
But no one
and then
cared,
everyone
though.
could moan, all Liverpool fans, because they did. You remember? Why isn't he just playing one of these natural centre backs? Gets to January and he goes, okay, now I can bring in a lone player. And I can try and by the
Bridge the
time we
gap.
get to the last 2 months of the season,
So
we'll
the
have
lone
enough
players
there.
were all
But that
meaty.
came from stability. That came from just confidence from the
The
club,
lone
from
players
the
were
fans,
all
everything else.
meaty.
What Solskjaer to me doesn't have now is
backing.
that he doesn't feel that confident
Does have the
at
backing of the
Manchester
fans.
United.
Maybe-
Maybe
Back in the board.
Ronaldo is the worst signing of the season.
100% up there.
Maybe, T.
Up there.
Could be.
That's not
Could be.
telling me.
Could be.
A man's come, signing
mess
the
up the
last
whole
minute winner, that's going to bring my team down.
messed up the whole cohesion of the
Shit.
team. He's messed up
Bro,
the whole
I said
cohesion.
it.
He's messed up the team.
He's messed up the whole team.
Look,
He was better when
What-
he
What if
front.
he brings Silverware? What if he brings Silverware to the club?
Is that what you want, or do you want? Because you know what, you're not gonna. Like I said it on the previous show. You're not gonna progress with him there. Progression's gonna be stunted. You're gonna move.
What
sideways.
silverware do you want at the club?
FA Cup.
Champions League?
Oh my.
Okay, cool.
What was Paul Pogba's quote last week about Manchester United making bad decisions and making bad decisions, not just the players? He said that after the Leicester game.
Yeah, but he's basically saying, I feel like he's saying they're making bad decisions by signing someone like Ronaldo. That's a bad decision.
I think he was saying, don't blame the players.
But you see Pogba, yeah? He did this with the previous manager, right? Yeah. So, am I going to listen to you now? Because you've just shown me you chat shit, Pogba.
I don't care about what Pogba's saying because I'm seeing all these reports even now
he's
coming
alive.
out with players saying, oh, like they've seen Donny van der Beek in training, why aren't they playing him?
Yeah.
And they're saying this player in training, why aren't they playing him?
Yeah.
But fam, are you going to give up your position so Donny van der Beek can play? No, you're not. You want to play as well. So all these players coming out saying this player isn't playing and Solskjaer should do this and she should do that. Like there's a reason why for this whole time he's played Fred and McTominay. And there's a reason why he's done certain things. But I do think that right now, like Ronaldo is causing a problem in the fact that we can't play in the way that we want to play. Because when Ronaldo joins a team, you got to play around Ronaldo.
Jadon Sancho can't be Jadon Sancho.
He's not being coached properly. That's what
You
it is.
can't play.
can't be.
You
We've
can't
already-
play in the way that Man United wanted to play. Because before, people saying that Man United have no tactical identity or anything.
You don't.
Like, you can say that now
You
because
don't,
we had
though.
to change. But before, you can say that United was a counter-attacking team. You can say that we sat back, we had a good defense, and we just hit you on the press. And if it didn't work, yeah, it might not have worked.
That counter attack's not gonna work because you.
But you
now
can't
don't
do it with
have
Ronaldo, that's
a
what I'm
legsy
saying.
striker.
Exactly.
Or you ain't got a legsy striker that's gonna run in behind. And like, Liverpool don't. We don't have a man that runs in behind. We've got two wide men but we're talking about the nine, yeah?
he's
You
more the
put it into
assister.
Firmino, it sticks like super glue.
Or it goes wide.
Yeah, like super.
That's why, you know what, yeah? That's why I rate like Klopp and Guardiola because at the end of the day, they buy players that suit their system.
Yeah, 100%.
Because Mourinho told us he didn't want Fred.
Yeah. So they,
If you want to ask Solskjaer if he wanted Van der Beek, I think he can point to his appearances and say,
say no.
you tell me.
We've noticed
Did he
that
want
manager
Ronaldo?
You've
don't make
seen
that decision,
Solskjaer's
though.
players, and they do
Right.
fit his system.
He come out and said Ronaldo's always got a home here.
Yeah, that's cool. But
That's
they
politics.
didn't bid for him all summer.
No, that's
he was
true.
there.
That's true.
So, but whatever. I'm not saying he did or didn't. I'm just saying
No, but
I
you-
wouldn't blame the manager.
got
for
shamed.
not.
No,
He
you've
went
seen
City,
who
did
Solskjaer's players are, the people that he's actually signed on, and they do fit the system that he was going towards.
But I'm
they
just saying, okay,
fucked him.
cool. One second. Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka in him, man.
We needed a right back. We needed a defensive right back. Before we playing what? Valencia at right back for how long? We
I'll be
needed
honest,
a right back.
Valencia
He's a
right
solid
now
right
is a
back.
better shout.
We needed a centre back.
Right now.
We needed a centre back, and you can say whatever you want about Harry Maguire. He was a better centre back. We had a better defence in the league, and then we've signed Varane on top. Those are two.
I'll be honest, you
It's a
gave
good
Bailey and
partnership.
Lindelof time together, they would have worked, man.
And before Shaw was
Work to do what?
before Shaw started his hot streak of form, we had to sign Tellers
Varane's a clutch.
because Shaw wasn't doing nothing.
I want to give you the Paul Pogba quote in full because I don't want to misrepresent him. He said, to be honest, we've been having these kind of games for a long time. We have not found the problem conceding easy goals, stupid goals. We need to be more mature, play with more experience and arrogance in a good way. We need to find something, we need to change, which is whatever. The final quote is, we need to find the right mentality and the right tactic, stick with it and resolve the problem.
Yeah, that's going at social.
He's going at social.
Doesn't that mean I was playing on the left, we were doing well,
But you moved me.
now I'm all over me?
See, the thing is, I love those quotes when the players playing well. I remember when Arsenal drew 0-0 with Brighton and Ramsdale had a good game and he come out and spoke about the team. I can listen to you. Bruv, this guy, it's just too many excuses. You ain't even started play. You ain't started performing yet. 5-6 games. I haven't seen Pogba play good for 5 games in a row.
You know that?
The first 3.
I ain't seen it, bro.
But by the end of the day, we
Worst sign of the century.
Yeah, okay, cool, whatever.
You got worst sign of the year and you got worst sign of the century. Go on,
100,
same team.
100,
Same
100.
team, same
Pogba's
team.
up there. 100.
At the same time, cool.
Pogba overtook Fernando Torres.
Yeah, worst sign of the century.
Cool, whatever you may say be about fucking
Torres,
Pogba,
50
whatever
mil
you
to
want to
Chelsea.
say, he's good, whatever, boom.
Pogba's
But at the
good.
same time, I'm not blaming Paul Pogba for this bullshit here.
Why?
No, I don't think
Why?
you blame people.
Nah, I don't even say.
Oh, blaming. Okay, go on.
I don't want to hear Paul
He's that-
Pogba.
he's
I
been
don't
the
want to hear.
reason
No,
why
don't
they
talk
lost.
to me
So
about-
who gets the blame?
No, don't talk to me about Paul Pogba. Please don't. I don't want to hear.
So who gets the blame?
The manager gets the blame. The manager is
All of them.
100%.
But Tigo just said to you, Tigo just said he didn't sign or like
Yeah,
what
but specs,
some of the players.
specs.
So if someone gives you a player,
No, no, Specs, Arteta or another manager comes in halfway through the season or whoever, that's not his team. You still have to manage that team. You've
no,
been,
that's not what I said.
One
That's
second,
not what I
one
said.
second.
Arteta and Edu have they sit down heads. They
One
chat,
second.
they discuss.
I hear that. Maybe the
do
board
what Klopp does, get who you want
maybe the
out.
board doesn't respect him enough then.
Nah, they don't.
They don't. That's why I said he's a little man manager. They don't respect him
Sounds like
enough.
it's the board's fault then.
No.
The board, no. If you're a man, if you're an established man, if you're meant to be a good manager and you're managing a team like Manchester United, you're meant to put your foot down and tell them, I want this guy and this is the guy I'm playing.
No,
This is
no,
my
don't work
team.
like that. They run Jose out of time. Arguably one of the greatest managers in football history. Half of them players run him out of time.
One second. Don't tell me no. 1 second. Yes, the club is going to sign someone like Ronaldo for revenue and money and shirt sales, and it makes sense because you don't
That's
want.
not why they signed.
No, listen, and you don't want Man City to. You don't want to get embarrassed by Man City, etc.
I think they thought they
I don't
could make
think-
it
after
work.
Whatever the
seeing it, Man
politics may
City
be,
didn't want it.
whatever the politics
Man
may
City
be, and I
didn't
don't care about the politics. That club,
Man
I don't give a
City didn't
shit. But the club and the players that Manchester United have. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be getting a finer tune out of that team. I don't want to hear about players. You've got 22,
an
23
abundance
players
of
to
talent.
pick from. You should know your system. You should know your tactics. He does. He doesn't. Clearly not because of the results specs. And he hasn't. For the past 3 years.
Watch
he
this.
hasn't.
Miles, watch this. Wait, hold on, watch this. So you've got Manu and they give you Ronaldo, and you push high and press,
Yes.
but this player don't want to do that. What do you do now?
Don't play him.
It's not that easy.
What the fuck you mean it's not
No,
that
it's
easy?
not
I'm the
that easy,
manager.
fam.
It's my
Your
team.
club has never had
It's my
a player
team. I'm
as
the
big
boss.
as Ronaldo
I'm the boss.
at your team.
It's my boss. You telling me that if Klopp says
your boss.
that Mane or one of these top guys are not doing what you got to do, you're coming out. Kato's going left because he's a
Manager.
winner. I want to win.
No,
it's my team,
Klopp doesn't sign Ronaldo for that reason.
brother. And you know why? Because he's got the respect because he's a top manager.
No,
That's the reason.
Also, his plan is his plan. I think now it's getting dangerous because we're like saying either it's Pogba or it's Ronaldo or it's Solskjaer, and it's probably chances are it's a mixture of everything and not just those three, whatever. But the idea that Solskjaer should just be able to just say no, Ronaldo's not playing. I get you. It's not realistic. The Paul Pogba thing. To me,
I think
I
it's more
only
realistic.
look at the Pogba and Ronaldo things
Why is
as
it
being
not?
examples of.
Because he's 36. He's an old man.
I only look at the
Fit my
Pogba.
team, bro. You don't fit in the system right now. You're not doing what I need you to do. I need results.
I
You're
only
not
look
getting.
at-
I need a
It's
high
cute
flying winger
to
boy.
say,
Let him finish.
I only look
Let him
at-
finish.
I only look at the Ronaldo and the Pogba thing as being examples because I look at that and say that's where the player uprising. That's the kind of things that will create division and also make players feel like if we had a superstar manager, this wouldn't be happening. So when you have Ronaldo, just body language, just whatever, whether I'm misinterpreting it or reading too much into it, or Paul Pogba with his quotes and then not starting games, Donny van der Beek throwing chewing gum, all this stuff, that can make another player that was fully on board turn around and go,
Fuck
this
this.
is on. Fuck this. I don't
Right.
want to come to training.
Right.
I don't want to go to games. And
Ronaldo to be player manager.
That can be not the manager's fault.
All right. So this is how you solve the issue.
Go on.
Because you just give me an idea.
Remember I said it.
So
What's that?
Klopp and Guardiola, they go into these clubs with, you look at their CV, you think, okay, and these guys come and tell you what to do. because look what I've done. Solskjaer comes to United with the Cardiff CV and Mold CV. So Ferguson and all these elite pals are like, well, you can't tell me nothing.
Yep.
Your CV's shit. So now,
Ronaldinho let Guardiola tell him shit.
Oh no, but Guardiola got rid of him. Guardiola got rid of him. T.
Okay, but then list all the other players.
No, I'm just saying.
Guardiola
So
got rid of
back to
anyone
Moses' point.
That would possibly resented him. Would have got anyone that would have backchatted him. Guardiola got rid of
He did it with Ibra. He did it with Ibra.
He got rid of Eto'o.
He did it with Ibra.
Deco.
He did it with Ibra. Ibra's one of the best strikers in the world at the time. Don't fit my system.
He also played with them and had them. And
Yeah, that's fine. But then he got rid of him. So back
He
to
got rid of Eto'o straight away.
Go on, Spec.
So back to Moses' point. Maybe Man United need to get the Contes and the managers that have the CV, the superstar managers, to sort out this stuff.
I mean, like Jose Mourinho.
Or Zidane. You could do with.
Well, then Man United
Hold on. Do you mean like Jose Mourinho?
Yes.
That's one point
So
I made, but
if
they run Jose out of time.
So if
They
they
run
did,
Jose out
if
of
they've
time.
done that, hold on. So if they've done that, right, where they've had Mourinho, who's the manager with the CV, and he's saying, "Right, upstairs is the elites. You can't say nothing." This club is a shambles, and it can't be the manager's fault. It's higher than the
Mourinho's
manager.
been your best manager.
I think-
He's
No,
had
but
the best
it's
results.
higher than the manager.
And he couldn't do it. They wouldn't work for him. He didn't want Luke Shaw. Rashford couldn't get into the team. He benched Pogba. That's the half the man that's playing was not good enough for him as far as he's concerned. And then the players didn't work for him and didn't think they ran him out of place.
4 seasons ago, you lot needed new centre backs. You lot laughed about time.
Did you tweet today about Jadon Sancho at wing back? Was that you? Okay, I think that might have been Dan. Somebody tweeted anyway.
If Conte comes, Sancho's going win back.
The Conte conversation becomes about wing backs because it's free at the back. Manchester United do have wing backs. Manchester United do have wing backs, but they are called Dalot and Tellers. They're not called Rashford or Sancho.
But Dalot and Tellers are good at that.
So therefore, Conte could be the right shot because that means it's going to take Conte another 3-4
If Conte
seasons to get his
comes,
team right.
there's no Rashford for me.
Yeah.
There's no wingers.
No, Rashford goes up top.
But then again, do you know what? Do you remember
They think Conte's going to save them straight away. It's not. He
No,
won't save them straight
I
away.
don't think Conte's a good at
Do you remember when Conte played? When he at Chelsea, he played 3-4-3 with 2 wingers. Yes, Moses and that, and
Moses,
then he had wingers.
and Alonso.
So he can play 3-4-3. Because I know he plays the 3. He plays with 2 strikers with the wing backs.
Yeah, he has the 1-3.
But he can go with 1 striker and 2 wingers.
two wingers.
So that's not even a bad shot.
And he had Pogba at Juventus.
I don't know if Conte's the answer. I don't know if there's a manager out there that is the answer. I think it's deeper than just a manager.
Before when we smoked their boots, yeah.
Maybe a player like maybe a manager like Zidane.
Even before we smoked their boots, what's his name, Moss
Those were
and
the
them
egos,
man, they're talking. It's going around and they said, yeah, Jurgen Klopp turned down the United job like a year before he took the move to Liverpool. You see certain jobs, yeah, you just know it's just
He's a baby boy
it's
in this
just
team
not
still.
for you. You know what I'm saying?
Any manager is tempted by that bag.
It's
That bag is bag. That
That's a
bag
big
is
bag.
bag. It's bag.
It's a
bag.
You lot are
bag.
paying
It's-
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the
you
bag
can
to
hear
do
it.
that.
And there's
I
only
love
so
it.
many jobs in the world, and Conte's already had like 4 of them.
No excuses for Solskjaer, bro. Specs. I don't care.
Because
Because when it was our team, when it was our intervention, they killed us. They killed our manager.
I mean, you
They
finished.
killed
Yeah,
him.
but look where you were. Look where you are.
We're on the same points. We're on the same points. We're on the same points.
You're on the same points, though.
The same points, and we spent less peace. And we've
Now,
won.
but like when
and we've won more
when
than
the
them.
intervention happened, where
Your
were
team's
you?
better now, though.
Yes, exactly, and they're still with us.
You're still with them.
And we was getting
He was
relegated
right.
at the
The
beginning of the season.
intervention, the Arsenal intervention happened at two totally different points.
No, and my
They
point
lost
is,
their
and my point
opening
is with the
3
intervention.
games.
And my point is with the
What's your
intervention.
point?
It was still all on Arteta. Everyone was still on Arteta's neck. It's Arteta's fault. He can't manage. He can't do this. He can't get a fine tune out of Arteta.
But you lot-
Because you finished
You can't
8th
get
twice
a
in
fine tune
row.
out of Lacazette. Now it's them. It's the players.
You
Why?
finished
They
8th
got better
twice
players
in
now.
a row.
Players
You
already
finished
won.
3rd and
They
2nd.
already ran out one of the greatest managers in
'cause
football.
you won the FA
Everything
Cup
that
is
you are saying
amazing,
we
yeah?
need, we had. You get me?
Yeah,
And
they
he
had
couldn't
the-
make it work, and
they
they
had-
ran him out of time. It
they
can't
had-
be the
they had
gaffer.
Mourinho, bro. They had a
There's no
world-class
manager
manager.
in world football that's going to come and change this if Mourinho couldn't do it. What are you talking about?
See, Bruce is there.
And at least Solskjaer finished second. Arteta never finished second. He never had that.
He's
to
never
have
finished
on his
top
CV.
4.
Klopp could do it.
Solskjaer at least has second on his CV. So at least they can look at that and go, look, he's got it on his CV.
Oh, second.
Arteta doesn't have anything on his CV.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Arteta's got
Don't
8 on
say
his
oh
CV.
second at
They
8.
came,
You can't
they came
do
second,
that.
but this is the same second when they went into the Champions League and they went back down to the Europa League and bucked us again in the same queue.
Got further than you.
What happened to you?
Got further than you.
In the same guest list.
happened to you?
Same guest list. Oh, you're back here again.
You got bumped by the bouncer.
No.
the same rave as us.
No.
They bought the same table as us.
No.
Next
You got
to the
dragged
toilet.
out the club.
Next to the toilet.
You got dragged out the club.
Miles' boat came up to you and ended your party early. They were there till penalty shootouts.
What? Pardon?
They were there till penalty shootouts, last second. They were
You
there till
should
the
have
club
been there.
closed.
It's
You
like
should have been
candy
at that party. Why was you there? You got the guest list to go fucking tape. Why you in Shoreditch for cargo? You joke, man. Why
They
you
got
there?
kicked out. They got kicked out.
That's
But-
my point.
But no, but your point
saying-
still doesn't work because in terms of the manager,
No ID,
you
no
can at least-
ID,
you
no
can look
ID.
at- You can look at their manager and say he
Not
finished
tonight,
second.
lads. You know when they clink? I expect. You know when they open it to clink? Not tonight, lads. Europa League. Europa League. Don't talk to me about second.
You've made Margs step away from the mic.
Don't
by
talk
the
to me
way.
about second, because you not tonight, lads.
Listen to him talk nonsense. Not tonight.
Not tonight, lads. Not tonight, lads. You ain't got the right shoes on. But he's got the same shoes as me. Not tonight.
You do remember that in Arteta's second season that they qualified for no Europe though, right?
Yes.
So I don't you lot are like at home watching
But
Saturday
brother,
Night
we never
Takeaway
spent
while
over. We
everyone's
never
in the
spent
club.
close to £1 billion pounds.
You can't backman you here. You
Yeah,
can't.
we
I'm
never.
not backing Man.
Brother,
I'm just saying if you're a Man United fan and you're thinking this might not be the manager's fault, you could definitely look at second place in the league, a Europa League final, and say, you know what, that manager's proven he can do X amount. But if you're an Arsenal fan, you can't look at Arteta and go, hey, at least there's no evidence.
What do you mean? He's
Look,
won a
Caleb.
final and he's got to a semi-final. He lost like 4 semi-finals. He got to a final and lost.
is
I
that,
guess the
man?
FA Cup counts. FA Cup counts.
Of course it counts.
It
Don't say
counts,
don't
it
count.
counts.
They take away your trebles. Don't talk about treble ever again.
No,
Don't talk
the
to me
FA
about
Cup is
treble.
equivalent to the treble.
Don't
Okay.
talk to me about a
That's
treble
1/3.
ever
It
again
is
in
one
your
of-
life.
It's one of the trophies.
Your
Don't talk to me
FA
about
Cup win is
99
equivalent to the
ever
treble.
again in your life, Man United fans.
Year 2000, you're
FA
right.
Cups don't count. Don't talk to me about treble.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I don't want to hear it.
Look, Margs, Caleb, look, honestly, yeah, you man drop the pride, yeah? Obviously, it's Halloween, then it's Christmas, and then it's January. Transfer window opens. You can get rid of Ronaldo and Pogba this January.
No,
No,
you
but
can't. I thought
bro, do it.
No,
Do
someone-
it.
No,
There's no rules. Do it. Get rid of that. Do it.
No, someone made the point to me yesterday, Specs. Where's Ronaldo going to go? Because if he goes MLS, as soon as he's touched down,
Oh, he's got the charge.
Oh shit!
that's the only reason he's in Europe still.
Oh, shit.
No,
He can go to
Qatar.
in America.
Shenzhen, Shanghai.
no, that money's gone.
Go Qatar, man. We to go
Go Qatar, World Cup, man.
He's not going Qatar.
Go Qatar. Just go.
He's going unless this American situation disappears. He's going Qatar.
Go SC Dons. That's cool. Like you had a great career.
Showtime. Yeah. Come on, bro, man. Lippy will take you. Showtime.
Go, man. Yeah, man.
He just needs to start.
£5 a week.
People think I'm disrespectful about Ronaldo, and I get it.
He's
Because,
no Messi.
because I told everyone last year I didn't think he was top 10 in the world. And now I don't think anyone would even argue with me that he's top 10 in the world. Like he's not top 10 in the league, whatever, right? And but I'm not being disrespectful. He's the second best player of my lifetime. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's facts.
But to me, he needs the whole bench. He would be useful off the bench.
100%.
200
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
200 floor is a super sub. Great point.
Solskjaer should know.
On
Solskjaer
the
should know.
on the Morientes thing.
Solskjaer
On
was a
the
super sub.
Morientes thing. You know
Do you know what?
Morientes?
Their
Hey,
manager
Loons.
was a super sub.
Loons, you know what I
I'm
saw?
saying that,
Do you know
but
what?
Solskjaer's never been Ronaldo. It's not.
He knows about
all about being
Ronaldo's
a super
not-
sub.
It's nice knowing
knows
about
about
being a
impact
super
off
sub.
the bench.
He can't chat to Ronaldo.
No, but
That's what you're seeing.
No,
You
I
can't
do-
chat.
I do
forget what
think-
you've done, though.
I think the attributes that would make Ronaldo a great sub for Man United now are the things that Man United fans were telling us at the beginning of the season, where it was like, oh, he'll scare defenders and bro, if it's 1-1, you look over at the bench and there's Ronaldo jumping knees up, you're thinking, long last 10 minutes, long last 10
Oh
minutes.
shit!
Scary sight, my guy.
Come on, Specs.
He's turned into Crouch.
Cristiano Benteke, he wants to get on the end of back
No,
post
Benteke's
headers.
back. Benteke's
back.
He's up. They should have said Benteke.
Sorry, I'm not trying to disrespect Ronaldo for no
Benteke.
reason.
Benteke's
United won him again. What, did they win him now?
Yeah, they want my. Are they linked to Benteke?
That's Lukaku number 2, you know.
No.
Okay, might as well, man. Ronaldo ain't doing nothing for you.
I don't think. Fell off, you know. They fell off.
good, though.
They're finished,
Big
bro.
Manchester United, we're back here again.
They
just
just
with
paper
us.
though.
You lot are back with us. in
I'm
the-
not
I hate this.
I'm not
They just
happy
need to
that
hire-
you chose.
No,
I'm
facts,
not
bro.
happy that
Let me
you
look at the
chose.
table.
I'm not happy that you chose this episode to wear that hat because the hat looks clean, but you're disrespecting the hat now.
No, basically, yeah, they just need to hire and bring in somebody, yeah, that just controls things for them, like, and just like brings in things, just like having a group chat, so they could just be linking things throughout the week.
I'm sorry, he's an evil genius. He came in with a strategy.
Nah, it's not even because we see right through it. This is a shit genius.
I swear from the start.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
You're
Don't
amazing.
Stop
give him the
giving
ball.
up my young.
Where's Michael Carrick?
This is the thing as well, Specs. You raise a good point because again, a lot of Man United fans moan. They storm the pitch talking about there aren't enough legends at the club. There aren't enough of the players who were great for us, and it's too many executives and blah blah blah. And then the club started bringing in legends and and now it's like, okay, who's in charge? If it ain't Solskjaer, who's in charge? And I feel bad for Gary Neville, by the way.
Then who then?
Can I say I feel bad? I feel bad for Gary Neville because Gary Neville can't kill him, and he shouldn't kill him.
I reckon Quinton Fortune needs to come and take the job.
Quinton Fortune.
You mentioned Quinton Fortune a lot.
Sure.
You know what though? Yeah.
You're back from South Africa.
One thing I will say about the coaching staff, because
Specs has got medals.
Hey, Specs.
I got medals.
Paul Ince,
I
back
reckon they
himself.
should give Paul Ince head of scout. And remember, he talked Tom out of going to Inter Milan and signing for Stoke. Hey, yo, hey,
If I see
the way,
Man United versus Palace, Vieira and Fortune just standing there, join these clubs, I'll be like flipping out. Black people are doing great.
Paul Ince is spiteful though, because he was the first one to rub out Solskjaer, the first Man United legend to rub out Solskjaer.
Yeah.
And then
he
the other
knows.
day he quote tweeted himself and said,
I told you.
let's go. Let's talk about it again.
Yeah.
Man United fans hated him for that.
Paul Ince,
Because he should have got the job.
But
it was
you
at a
talked
time
about-
when they was doing decent as well though.
Yeah, but he saw through
that
it.
10 game run when you beat every team 10th and below. I heard that.
Paul-
Let me
Paul
ask you a
Ince-
question. 1 second.
Paul Ince is a Jaundice genius, by the way. He's OG Jaundice man. Paul Ince. Go on, Miles.
It just hit me. Do you remember? Yeah, it's a bit random. Yeah. Do you remember when they were saying Rashford is better than Mbappe?
Oh, bruv. I said that.
Let's not do
Hey, no.
Let's not do this.
I'm still getting over Mbappe.
No, wait.
I've seen Mbappe pull his-
I think I tweeted it.
No, because I'm trying to think when
I'm saying
I've ever said
I'm
that.
trying to think.
I expect 2 years
I remember
ago.
that conversation.
2
yeah.
years.
Well, I was saying
2 years.
No, it was a
I didn't
conversation.
say that.
2019, between 2019 and up until the 5-0 Liverpool game, yeah, we've gone from Rashford was on Mbappe's level. Luke Shaw's ready for Robbo, yeah. Maguire is there, Van Dijk. Ronaldo's still the best. De Gea is back to being the best goalie in the league.
Pogba, he's doing that. He's dabbing with Stormzy. Pogba, all this rubbish. And
We've
he
had
does
all of this, bro.
all of this malarkey.
And
you're still with us
and they're still
in the Europa League guest leagues.
We're
Loons,
not in the
I swear to you, I bought Rashford for my Arsenal team and Football Manager. I watched Man United against Atalanta. The guys threw on goal on the left. The ball was on the left-hand side of his body, but he tries to use his right foot to shoot. So that
So does he try
in
to
that game?
Nah, it goes
In the
wide.
first
It goes
half.
wide.
Yeah?
Try to use outside of his right foot though.
Ball, he tried to use the inside.
Inside.
when
He
they
tried to
pop-
open
to-
his body up.
He tried to turn his body up. I thought, you know what? I went back to before I pressed confirm signing, and I cancelled that signing.
Would you go to your old save?
He's one of the worst. I don't care what anyone tells me. One of the worst winners I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's not a winner.
I like Rashford though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not true.
I actually like him. He's overrated.
No.
He's
That's
overrated.
That's not
I don't
true.
think he's overrated.
That's not true.
But you know what it is with Man United?
Black
Man
power.
United
Black
fans. Man United fans.
I know who you lot should
Man
get.
United fans, yeah, are like they. You see what? I always used to accuse Arsenal fans of doing it, but it's not really your fault for doing it because you've seen so much like no name players become big names. So when you get a player, you automatically believe this guy could be something special.
Like Martinelli.
Yeah, and stuff like that. I get it with Arsenal. You've seen it, Van Persie's and Henry's and whatever. But you see, Man U, yeah, they had this little this little thing they got. You know what I'm saying, innit?
Go for it now.
That
Pedersen?
like Jadon Sancho.
Long-winded.
Quinton Fortune.
Januzaj was better than Sterling.
Oh, Bebe.
I had all this.
Makeda.
Bebe.
Ronaldo.
Bebe. You know, what's the
shout.
sentiment?
Jemba.
Jemba. Fred. McTominay.
These two are taking their chance. And
Yeah,
I rate
yeah,
it.
let's-
I rate it. You
Yeah,
lot.
I feel like
Good.
Yeah, but
Where's
I
Phil Jones?
just feel like it's flying over the bar. I don't feel like it's hitting.
I hear what I'm saying.
They even borrowed Mark Owen.
No, Phil Jones should have played against Liverpool because
Henderson was meant to be the best keeper in the world.
Look, you got
Henderson's
Jones
gonna
fit,
take over De Gea.
Lindelof fit,
He just came back from
Bailey
injury.
fit. Why are you playing
Shit team, bruv.
unfit Harry Maguire against that ruthless front three?
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Points
Do
are made.
you know what it is?
Naby Keita
tell
walks
you.
into your midfield as well.
Do you know
right
what it is,
now.
Loons? Do you know what it is, Loons?
Right now.
Do you know what it is, Loons? Do you know what it is? And
I don't think he's just. I
I'm
don't think he fits the profile what we
I'm
need.
gonna be honest. You know what it is? Manchester United, I love this. I love this. They haven't. I love this. You know what it is? No, wait. No, fuck that. You can do that what you want. I love this. You know what it is? I love this. I love trouble. You could. No, wait. You can do all that. You can do that. You can do.
You still haven't.
No, you can do. You can do. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? To try take away my point. It don't mean nothing. No. I love it. With passion. With heart. You know why I love this?
The man
You know why I love this? Because the day has come. Man United has fallen, and you know why? They still believe that they are a top tier club, and they ain't. You know why? Because you tried to go toe to toe with Liverpool. The fucking disrespect. You should have went 5 at the back. You should have went 5 at the back and tried to hit them on the counter. You tried to fucking go fire with fire. You're not that club. You're not there. You're not Chelsea.
It was a bad day.
You're not Man City.
It was a bad day in
You're not
office.
Liverpool. You're not there.
It was a bad day in office.
It's not a bad day. So what's a bad day against Leicester? Was that a bad day?
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Leicester was a bad day.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Leicester was a bad day.
Yeah.
Okay, Everton at home, drawing points at home. And they could have won. Davies fucked up. Davies should have banged that goal. They would have 2-1. That's a bad day in the office.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Who else did it? Villa? Aston Villa. Bad day in the office.
McGinn ruined them.
They ruined them.
ruined
them.
Why did you think bad days in offices are just allowed to have like just one of them?
You're not a top 10 team anymore.
Have you ever
You
worked?
should know. You've had a couple bad
Have you
days
ever
in the
worked in the office?
You've had a couple.
Have you ever worked in the office?
This is why it's beautiful. They still believe they're a top tier club and they still believe they're going to be up there. They're
Still
not.
one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Brother, as a name, Arsenal's the 3rd best club decorated in the fucking league. We're shit. We're not there anymore.
No, but you've been shit. You never even won
But
anything in
you're
Europe.
shit now.
You've never even won anything in Europe.
shit.
You've never even won
You're
anything
not
in
there
Europe.
anymore.
We've been good.
You've
never even won anything in
What have you
Europe.
won? What's Man United doing? What you're just pissing in
You've
the
never
wind.
even won anything in Europe.
You're pissing
We've won European silverware.
Oh, why'd you have to go there, bro?
He said we're not a big club. We're still a massive club. And then he's comparing it to Arsenal.
Can't talk that.
I'm talking about the Europa League one the other day.
What happened to sex, my boss?
No, we can still go there. That's the main problem.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
My thing
Let's
is
talk about all the good things, all the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
and they need more. They need more.
Is that how the beat went?
No.
That's original meat.
Yeah, so if you want to stay on topic, that is the main reason. These men ain't got no things. Their balls are
stop
too
letting
heavy.
him draw, so you drew him all the way out, and now you're letting him retreat back into it.
I'm not retreating back in. I was just arguing with him because obviously, look, I'm not going to argue with Liverpool, man. Them man are on form at now, and they got history. They're on form and they got history. No, because you've been dead forever. When Arsenal man start talking to me about clubs and dead and rare, I will have a different energy for that because you are dead. You're not the same thing.
Have energy for him. Because you sign players to have energy for that guy, not me.
What do you mean?
You never had energy for Arsenal at the beginning of the season. Disregard Arsenal.
I still disregard you. You're talking to me now.
Yeah. Why you have energy for me?
You're talking to me.
Because you're
I'm
my level
having a
now.
conversation with you.
You've come to my level.
You're not on my level. Your team can't compare to ours.
Come to my realm. You're in my table now.
We're not in their realm.
Yeah.
We're not in their
You're
realm.
here. 14 points.
You are.
That's not the
14
same
points.
You're on the same.
I told you.
That's not the same, bro.
Realm now, though.
Yeah, Real now.
I told you. I tweeted it, Specs. I said,
We're on the same points for now. What? We're going to
Skits.
finish on the same points at the end of the season?
I tweeted
I
it.
highly doubt
Do
it.
you,
I
will you,
tweeted it.
I highly doubt it.
The question then becomes: will you be on the same points as them after your next 2 league games? You play Tottenham
Arsenal
Hotspur
be higher.
away, and then you play Manchester City at home.
Steve Bruce, get ready.
What do you need to do?
Steve Bruce, get ready.
What needs to happen now?
Parachute him in. Parachute Steve Bruce in.
What needs to happen for Manchester United to get
We'll take 6 points from those 2 games.
right? And how?
If Solskjaer decides that he has the balls enough to drop some
The
people.
ball's enough.
Such as
Ronaldo.
Maybe Man United are finished.
No, we've just been bad from the beginning of the
There's no
season.
maybe. There's no
West
maybe.
Ham's finished.
They're finished.
No, we
West Ham's
weren't
finished.
flying.
Roman Reigns, it's finished.
My thing is,
It's
why-
there's no, you're gonna find Austin. You're not gonna find another Austin. You're never gonna find
another Rock. You're never gonna find another
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
You're not gonna find.
Vince McMahon's gonna die?
Vince McMahon's gonna die. You're not gonna find another
Eventually.
nation of domination. You're not gonna find another Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart.
Obviously, last year don't matter because it was the last season, innit? We've only been
No,
bad.
We've
only been bad for 9 games.
I'm sorry, they're right. DX ain't walking through that
Yeah,
door,
DX
bro.
will through that door.
Bro, that's mad.
We've only been bad for 9 games.
Hulk Hogan ain't walking through that door, bro.
Yokozuna. You think you're gonna see him again?
He's gone.
Margs ain't walking through that door, bro.
Earthquake and typhoon, bruv.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
We've only been bad for 9 games.
You're in big trouble.
You're in terrible
I
trouble.
don't think it's that bad.
Remember, you lost the young boys as well. People don't even talk about that.
And I think it will get better though.
That's the thing.
Probably, yeah.
You know, that's the
It will
beautiful
get
thing
better.
about football. You know what? It's hope. But hope kills as
Wrangler.
well. Hope kills. Hope kills you. What is? I've had
They
hope
have
for
Mr.
time.
Perfect.
Arsenal fans, we've had hope.
Roman Reigns
died.
Roman Reigns.
Bro,
it's
no,
Mr.
the worst
Perfect.
thing is they went and found Stone Cold.
But
They went and found him.
But
They
they
found him in Italy and
Yeah,
they brought him
but
back.
they found
But
Stone-
he's got no knees. He's the commissioner.
Yes, he found
he's the
Stone Cold
commissioner. He can't wrestle anymore.
Stone Cold come back with a ponytail.
Shit, that is. Stone Cold with a ponytail. It's like, oh,
this ain't Stone Cold.
Stunning Steve.
Hey.
Stunning Steve.
This ain't Stone Cold.
Luke saved you, though.
This
We
is
got to
Stone-
nearly an hour for one of them moments. That was the best part. That was the best thing. I feel like you missed your shot.
Until Vince and Triple H find the new Rock and Stone Cold, that's the only time Man United don't come back. That's the truth.
Well, listen, Man United fans. You said that when I asked Margs a couple of weeks ago if Solskjaer should be sacked, you said that the show's unbalanced and Geordie doesn't represent Man United fans properly and da. Then this weekend happened. It seems that Man United fans turned and they all started to question that, ask that question. I don't know if we've answered that question today or if we've been fair. I've tried to be fair. We brought Caleb on to represent Manchester United, even though he's been in South Africa, like not getting reps,
Ollie
not
in,
practicing.
That's why that's why you smell a dick today.
Oh my days. It makes sense.
I said you smell like penis.
Oh my
Listen,
days.
subscribe to the channel. Let us know if this needs a round 2. If we need Geordie in here, if we need Harry in here, if we need more Man United fans in here, and we need to do this properly. FilthyFellas.com. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, there's still some tickets left for the second date of our live shows on December the 8th in Greenwich. Both those links are in the description.